Adrian Collins is coached by head coach Justin Snyder. And now, your starting lineup for the University of Michigan-Flint Wolverines.
We're going to get the
Starting at forward here, number 21 from White River Junction, Vermont, Blaine Ford. Number 7 from Linden, Michigan, Josh Bowers. Number 22 from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Owen Morrison. On defense, number 3 from Billings, Montana, Aaron Steiner. Number 10 from Cranbrook, British Columbia, Grayson Highsworth. And starting in net, number 31 from Lapeer, Michigan, Ryan Rogers. University of Michigan Flint Wolverines are coached by head coach Nick Parsons and assistant coaches Joe Gray, Tom Cavalera, and Joe Small. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise up and move your hats to play for our national team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The latest edition of Flint Hockey here on the U of M Flint Hockey Network. Tom Garvalia here with you tonight. With me, as always, is Papa Joe himself, Joe Scipano. Joe, it's been a while, my friend. Good to see you.
It has been a while. You've been out of town for a while.
I know. You know, Daddy's got to pay the bills.
Right.
Daddy's got to pay some bills.
Yeah, well, I wish somebody would have paid the bills in here because it's cold. I am not sitting down because I'm trying to stay warm.
You know, I told you I was going to put my hoodie on, and I forgot. I'm going to have to go put it on.
We have some no-name sweatshirts
you know
over
what?
here.
That is possible. I might have to grab one out of the bin here. But your Flint Wolverines taking on the Adrian College Bulldogs tonight. Should be a great matchup. UM-Flint looking to get back in the win column. It's been quite some time. Obviously have not seen a win in the 2024 calendar year thus far. Starting up front, UM-Flint, Josh Appleberg along with Owen Morrison and Blaine Gordon. On the back end, Grayson Meisner alongside Mr. Steiger. Adrian quick on the draw. They're in control. Get a quick shot on Rogers already. Going to work it up to the point. Shot up and over the glass. We're only 15 seconds in, and already our first stoppage.
Yeah, so the key tonight is quick start. We've had tremendously low starts, energy-wise, getting going. So that's kind of the key right here. We need to get going, and we need to get going quick.
Draw controlled by Adrian, works it into the corner. Picked up there by Flint, thrown back up to the point. Flint has to possess the puck. This is a story we've talked about all year long, Joe, and the team just throwing it to the other team, those danger zone giveaways. There's another one right there. Thrown back towards Rogers. It goes into the corner. Steiger has it. Chips it up the wall for Gore. Gore carrying out. Rink wide for Morrison. Morrison loses the handle. Adrian will rim it around. Flint on the change. Adrian able to exit. Cross center ice, they lose the handle. Picked up by Rose. Rose to Dragovic. He just had it knock off his stick and gave it right back to Adrian. Adrian dumping it in. Scipano goes to get it. Into the corner. Rimmed around, picked up there by Miles. Leaves it for Rose. Puck bounces out for Dragovic. Flint not able to clear the zone. Adrian mishandles and the puck comes out anyway. They have to regroup it. Away they come back through the blue line, or across the blue line, excuse me, turned over to Miles. Potter able to chip it out. Dragovic giving chase, not able to come up with it. Adrian with it again. Rimmed around, kept in by Dragovic. Then ricocheted out for Chapman. Miles moving it to Dragovic. Leaves it for Potter. He's got the left wing side. He's across the blue line, hit from behind, nudged off the puck. Dragovic with it again at center. He's got Berger with him. Left back for Potter. He'll just flip it on in. Berger giving chase. Ricochet's out. Chapman with it again, who'll throw it right back into the Adrian end. Pressured by Dakota Lehman. They'll move it up the right wing side where they're met there by Flint. Keeping it deep. Glove down by the Adrian goaltender. He'll leave it for their D-man to play. Up the left wing side, here they come, exiting their zone across the neutral zone. Across the Flint blue line, he loses the handle. Ogle is there. But Adrian gets it deep again. Chapman will pick it up, and he'll turn back, buy some time. Looking to step out, he hooks back around, moves it back to Heiberger. Danger zone turnover, Adrian with it again. Worked into the corner. Dakota Lehman tries to rim it out. No good, still in the zone. Work down low, Chapman with it now. He'll throw it high off the glass, still not out. Battling, turnover in the slot, quick shot on Rogers. Another shot, this one off the mark. Berger will pick it up in the corner. Tries to get it up to Dakota Lehman, didn't get through. Adrian still with it, regrouping in their own end. Chapman looks to step up, make a play. Adrian still with it. Adrian regrouping, Flint going for a change. A little hook from Ogle. Got away with one there, Joe. Steiger putting the body on behind the net. Loose in front. Did not get a good shot on net there. Flint will clear.
Foot race.
Durden in pursuit. Still with it. Adrian with it now. They'll go D to D, come across the right wing side, up and out. Met there by Scipano. He was forced to chip it down. That's going to go for an ice. Flint, or excuse me, this game rolling with the rare 3 official system tonight. 2 armbands and 1 linesman. Don't see that very often.
No, not at all. Too much lately. We need to pick it up. We need to start looking to make these passes, especially our outlet passes.
Appleberg on the draw. He'll lose it. Adrian in control behind their own net. Met there by Gore. Muscled off the puck. Lawson gets it back to Gore. Now Appleberg with it. Turn thrown towards the net, not through. Turned over to Adrian. They'll chip it up and out. Puck goes all the way down. That's an icing. We'll do that face-off one more time in front of the Adrian goaltender.
Yeah, I think offensively, once we get it down here a couple times, we're going to be on and we're going to be hot. It's the defensive zone still. Getting that puck, getting those clean breakouts.
Adrian controls. But Morrison put the pressure on, able to get a turnover. Now Gore with it. Along the far side wall. Still with it. Moves it up to Chapman. Turned over. Flint has to dump it back in. Adrian with it now. Thrown up. Heiberger collects it and just gives it right back. Appleberg with it on the near side wall. Top of the circle. Moves it to Morrison. Morrison into the corner. Thrown towards the slot for Appleberg. Couldn't get his stick on it. Adrian looking to clear. They do. Up along the left wing side, thrown towards Rogers. He has to make a quick save. We're going to get a stoppage, 14:54 to go in the period. There was a little sign of life there.
Yeah, like I said, I think once we get on, I think we're going to have an okay time in the offensive zone. Once we get going, I think we're going to barrel it. But in our defensive zone, that was a nice play by Chappie. He cut the gap down. That's something we haven't been seeing lately. We were leaving too big a gap coming into our zone, and he cut it down and took that away.
A nice job by Morrison there, too, to put the pressure on off the draw to get that turnover created to generate that opportunity for Flint. Here's a chance now for Dragovic. He's away, right wing side, shot off the mark, had Potter with him. Skipper with it. Skipano. I used to coach a kid last name Skipper, so my apologies.
That's okay. We've been called everything under the sun.
I don't know what has happened to me, Joe. I don't know.
I don't know. You got so excited about the Skipper deal. You pulled the mic stand right out of the bracket.
I got so excited. Potter on to take the draw. He's got Dragovic to his left, Miles to his right. Flint in control, Rose with it. Thrown towards the net for Miles, just off the mark. Puck ricochets to Adrian. They'll clear it, but Rose was right there. Thank goodness.
Good thing he did, because he had a guy right behind him at our own blue line.
That's an offsides play. Flint's going to have a moment to take a look here. Skipano to Potter, left wing side. Are you still laughing at Skipper, are you?
Yeah, you said that very carefully. Goaltender makes a nice save on that. We're going to get a whistle to his left.
Listen, things will happen. I've called him worse. So
right. Yeah, we got really fortunate with Rose right there. That situation coming down the middle of the ice, that he was able to stop that because he had a guy maybe 15 feet past him on our blue line all by himself.
Face off controlled by Flint. Meisner with it. Tried to get a shot away, hit a leg. Now ricochets into the corner. Dakota Lehman with it. Thrown towards the slot. Nobody there. Adrian's away. Right wing side. Steiger giving chase. Puts on the brakes at the dot. Moves it up to the top. Shot. Blocked. And ricochets out of play.
Yeah, that was another good play because Steiger made the play just inside the blue line, but the guy came around, and he did a good job by keeping him to the outside, taking away that angle, making him go out there and make something happen from there, and it didn't work for him.
Face off to the left of Ryan Rogers. Controlled by Adrian. Not sure if that made it all the way through to Rogers or if that was blocked by Meisner. Regardless, Flint's away. Here's Dakota Lehman with it through the neutral zone. Gets it to Ogle. Ogle trying to make a move, loses the handle. Back to Adrian. The other way they go. They'll throw it back into the Flint end. Steiger will pick it up. He's got some time, looks to move it to Dakota Lehman. Lehman left wing side across the blue line. Gets a shot on net. Heavy shot by Dakota.
He knew he was going to get hit too.
And Dakota Lehman's going to get a penalty here. More than likely would be a head contact. That was a tough hit there. They're both players, obviously reaching for the puck. And, unfortunate, the Adrian player was in a vulnerable position when they both made contact. Trainer coming out onto the ice to check him out. The Adrian player is back to his feet, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And that was a tough one. I mean, again, they were both going for the puck there. Looks like Dakota Lehman's getting the gate here.
Yeah, he came over the line knowing he was going to get hit, took the shot, took the hit, gets back up, and they're both going for the puck. And
yeah, he was just in a vulnerable spot there.
So face-off's going to be deep in the Flint zone.
Let's see what they give him here. Giving him a 2-minute. I'm stunned if he got the gate and they gave him a 2. That's a.
It was a 10 they gave him, but I don't.
But yeah, even in that case, if it was a 10, there's still 13 on the clock, so he wouldn't be gone for this whole period.
No, so we're putting some. Well, what are we going to do here? Yeah,
somebody's got to serve it.
They're changing it. Ref just put his hand up.
Ah, yep. Or I'm guessing that's going to be a 5.
Yep. Yeah, I think I saw all 4 fingers and a thumb.
Oh, yikers. Nick Gorney going in to serve it. No change to the clock thus far. Still a 2. If that's the case, that works out in favor for Flint. Still some chatting going on. I think they are waiting for him to change it. There it is, 5 minutes up for Dakota.
There you go.
I'm going to guess that's 5 in the game for head contact would be my guess there. Face off to the left of Ryan Rogers. Flint on the PK for the next 5.
And we get it and send it down.
Adrian setting up shop. Wasting no time. Here they come, pushing up the right wing side. Back rink wide to the left. And then they'll throw it into the corner, a little dump and chase action. Appleberg has it. Backhands it all the way down the length of the ice. Burning some more clock. Adrian still wasting no time. They come across the right wing side. Carries all the way in to the Flint end. Here's a chance. Left side. Shot. Wide.
It's a foot race right here. Josh Appleberg down the boards.
Left wing side to the circle. Shot. Save made. Gets his own rebound. Circles the net. Takes a big hit. Still with the puck.
Oh, he almost walked around that guy to come to the net. Look at, he's got him kerfuffled right there.
Josh Appleberg putting on good pressure on the PK.
All 5 of their players were right there in a little group.
Josh had them all mesmerized.
Right? That's a kerfuffle.
But Potter putting on the pressure here. Papa Joe, you're hilarious tonight, my friend. I love it. You think you're funny. I think you're funny.
I must be funny.
Adrian with it in the corner. Flint trying to clear. They do. Length of the ice. Meisner going for a change. On for him is Scapano. Blaine Gore putting on the pressure. Gore and Potter out here on the PK. They've been fantastic penalty killers for Flint all season. Gore with it now at center. Still with it. Moves it back to Scapano. Gets it up to Potter. Potter chips it into the corner. Another foot race. Potter muscles him into the corner.
He's to the
Comes
net.
up with it. Shot. Save.
Oh, and a shot.
Adrian in control of the rebound.
Take a shot. Ooh.
Rose put a shot towards the net. Didn't quite make it through. 2:45 remaining in the penalty. Adrian winding it up. Here they come, right wing side across the neutral zone. Met there by Scapano. Scapano says, I don't think so. Have a seat.
7 didn't like it.
Sent the length of the ice. Adrian's going to have to set up shop again. 2:24 remaining in the penalty. Adrian tries to dump it in. It's gloved down by Scapano. Scapano gets it up to Morrison. Here he comes. Here's a chance. He's all alone. Stick handle shot off the mark.
He lost the handle on that on the way to the net.
Appleberg with a good back check. And there's an offsides.
Yep.
1:59 to go in the penalty.
Wow. Wow. So far, I hate to say this, but so far, Flint's done a really good job of pressuring them, getting them in the kerfuffle mode.
The kerfuffles.
And, you know, you said I was funny, and I think I'm funny.
Yeah, I
Could
think
you
you're
tell
hilarious.
my wife I'm funny?
Yeah, is she here tonight? Or
I
is she
think she's
listening
here.
at home?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I'll
she's
tell her between periods.
Okay, thank you.
Face off in the neutral zone. Josh Appleberg on to take it. He's got Morrison to his right. It's a foot race. Can Morrison get there? He pulls up. Adrian takes it.
Well, look
Picked
at
up by
this.
Appleberg. Right wing side shots blocked in front. Adrian has it behind their own net. Please excuse the sound of that air compressor. We'll have to talk to our engineer, see if he can fix that.
I think we have a leaky hose.
Hate when that happens.
Here we go.
1:30 remaining in the penalty. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Picked up there by Meisner. He'll slap it back in. Adrian behind their own net. This time they'll hold, wait, look. Now here they come to the left. Back rink wide to the right wing side. Across the blue line, they'll send it in deep. Adrian able to come up with it at the point. Shot save made by Rogers. Back into the corner. They tried to send it to their partner on the opposite corner, and it ends up rolling all the way out. Under 1 minute remaining in the penalty. Adrian holding, setting up behind their own net. Mishandles. Here's pressure. Here's a chance for Potter. Potter, right wing side shot. Rebound opportunity was there for Gore. Just out of his reach. Sends it to Chapman. Chapman will flip it in. Potter first man pressure. Adrian coming away with it, left wing side. Potter giving chase. Reaches the red line, dumps it in. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. Picked up by Flint. Here comes Gore, left wing side. He's all alone. Cuts towards the middle, top of the circle, pumps the brakes. Oh my goodness, just had that puck poked off his stick.
He's got skills.
Oh man. Danielle, you listening? We'll play this back. Into the corner, Gore goes to get it. Penalty is over, Flint back to full strength. Skipano with it now over to Durden. Durden tried to get it to McKenzie, bounced off his stick. Here comes Adrian now. Through the neutral zone, they'll dump it into the corner. Rose giving chase, looking to pick it up. Hits it off the post, now Gore with it. Gore tried to go rink wide for Durden, but it was blocked. Adrian intercepts. They're regrouping in the neutral zone, D to D twice. Across center, throw it on Rogers. 7:30 to go, Flint looking to exit their zone. Durden with it, moves it to McKenzie. McKenzie tried to backhand it to Melody, but it was way off the mark. Rose with it now in the neutral zone. Gets into the Adrian end. Gets hit up. Skipano, skip to my Lou. Skipperino, throws it into the corner. Melody works it to McKenzie. Melody getting manhandled, no call. Skipano shot, it's loose in front for Durden. It's in the back of the net.
Score!
My apologies for my co-host for screaming in your ears. That's a Flint goal.
Flint is on the board first. This has been a while in the coming. It's very exciting.
That puck was just sitting there for the taking. If I'm not mistaken, Durden was able to tap it home. 6:54 to go in the first period. Flint's on the board first. Got to keep your foot on the gas here.
That kill, we went through 5 minutes. That was a really good kill for Flint. A lot of pressure, and they're carrying it over.
Flint controls off the face-up. Into the neutral zone. Potter with it. Tried to get it to Meisner, who gets it to Miles. Here comes Miles, right wing side with speed. He's got Dragovic with him driving the net. Potter setting up high. Dragovic
They got him.
Penalty upcoming.
Yep, they got him. Hey, oh, wow.
Dragovic took a big hit behind the net.
U of M students are loving the energy.
Sure, why wouldn't you?
Heck yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Let's see what they're going to give here. I don't know. Hopefully they don't take one from Flint there for that additional late hit.
Wow, this is great because when we've seen lately the energy out of Flint, it's come after we're down a little bit, and we're always trying to come back.
Yeah.
And this right here now is huge for us. If we can keep putting the gas on, put a couple more in, keep it out of our zone, play smart, make good outlet passes.
Uh-oh. Coach Karstens is not happy. I'm guessing they're going to take Flint here, in addition to the one player for Adrian already in the box. Let's see, still chatting about it. What? The referee is upset.
He don't want to talk to the captains no more.
Does not want to talk about it. He's done talking about it, which is interesting because it's only the first period.
I'm going to have a drink of my Gatorade here.
While we have the time, let's take a quick minute to shout out Ryan Van Slyke, normally doing photography for us. He's on the graphics tonight. Thanks for joining us up here in the booth. And he was the button man.
Yeah.
And when I say we need an engineer to help us with things, that's him. That's the same guy I'm talking about right there.
Right.
Also, shout out to the big bird himself, Dan Coughlin, running camera tonight at center ice. Without these two gentlemen, we would have had a still camera in one end.
It's an alumni production.
It is what it is. And yep, looks like they are taking Flint here. Gorndog is in the box.
Gorney's in the box.
Which is interesting. I'm not sure he was on the ice for that play, so I'm wondering what the call was. If they got a bench minor or what they got there for Gorney to serve it. But not Gorney. Oh, my goodness. And Potter's getting the gate?
Wow. Okay, not sure.
And that would be why Gorney's in the box, because Potter is getting the gate, and he got a 5?
Penalty.
Oh my goodness! Obviously, it must have been for the late hit. But even in that sense, Adrien does have a 2-minute up on the board. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 2. Then Flint will be short for 3.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and re-look at that hit that resulted in Potter getting the gate here, because it did not seem for me. Now, granted, I wasn't watching specifically for it because the play was already over, but it didn't seem egregious enough for him to get ejected. But nonetheless,
wow. Yeah, this is going to get really bad here, really quick.
13 for Adrian's doing nothing but running, looking for hits. That's all he's doing. Adrien with it now. Here's 13 with it. Has an interesting tape job on his stick that Mr. Van Slyke picked up on pre-game. He's only got one strip of tape right on the middle of his blade. It's very, very interesting. As my dear friend Ryan Van Slyke said, it looks like a thong for a stick. That's what it looks like. Those are his words, not mine.
Oh, wow.
Shot wide, rebounds all the way out to Appleberg at the point. Puck comes out of the zone. Flint will have to regroup. Under a minute remaining in the Adrien penalty. Here's Appleberg with it. 13 still trying to make hits. Turned over to Adrien. Penalty upcoming. 13's finally going to get the gate here. He was being reckless that entire shift. PJ just showed me a replay of the Potter hit. I implore you to rewind and look at it yourself. And you tell me if you think that was worthy of an ejection.
I think both of them should have ended up with 2 minutes.
2 more minutes up on the board for Adrien. Still 3:42 remaining in the Flint penalty. Flint's going to get a very, very short power play here, a 42-second power play, 4-on-3. Then it'll be even again for 2 more minutes. Gore had his stick knocked out of his hand. No call. That's generally an easy slash. Puck into the corner. Adrien with it. Miles in pursuit. Scapano bumps him off the puck. It's dumped into the corner.
Oh, he came up high on Meisner there. Good thing he missed.
Here comes Gore, left wing side through the neutral zone. Leaves it for Miles. Here he comes with speed, 1-on-3. Shot into the feet, rebound out to Gore. Gore, shot off the post. Rebound into the corner. Scapano picking it up, doing battle there. Gore assisting. Puck bounces out for Miles. Miles will throw it into the corner.
Steph's got to get to the bench.
Scapano looking to make a change. Miles able to get the puck. He'll go to regroup. Here's Chapman moving it up to Gore. He's 1-on-1. Here's a chance for him. To the circle. Thrown towards Miles. Not quite there. Both teams skate 4-on-4, 49 seconds remaining in the Adrien penalty. It's underneath Gore. We're going to get a whistle finally. 41 seconds remaining in the Adrien penalty. Then just under 2 minutes remaining on the Flint penalty. Adrien will go back on the power play in 40 seconds.
At some point, these officials, I mean, it's been crazy so far with the ejections, but at some point, everybody's going to start getting ejected here because they're going to let this go until they have to.
Well, and it's only the first period. It's very interesting that it's gotten to this point so early, truth be told. I mean, again, I don't want to keep harping on the Potter ejection, but from what you showed me, there had to be something else that we didn't see. Had to be. Because what I looked at did not warrant an ejection. 2 minutes? Sure.
Yeah, on both of those guys, plus the 2 minutes on the
initial hit for Dragovic, yeah. Heiberger with it behind the Flint net, moves it up. Here's Dragovic with it now. He's got McKenzie with him. He's carrying by himself. Stick handles into the corner, puts on the brakes. Moves it up to Heiberger, thrown towards McKenzie, backhand shot. Save made. Adrian's able to clear. Heiberger has it. Throws it back to Adrien. Flint back on the PK, 1:35 to go in the penalty. Heiberger behind the net. Tried to leave it there for McKenzie. Adrien comes out with it. Met there by Meisner. Still into the corner, thrown towards the slot. Turned away by Heiberger.
Dude, they put Gorney in the box twice.
Here they come again. Up at the point, shot towards Rogers. Kicks it aside. Adrien with it now into the corner.
Yeah, you can run it next period.
Thrown behind the net. Back behind the net again. Now up top. Fronted by Appleberg. He'll block it. Here he goes. Here's a chance. 2-on-1 opportunity if Dragovic can catch him. Here's Appleberg. Stick handles. Shot. Oh, save made. Kick save made by
Net's
Adrien.
Off. Net got kicked off.
A great chance for Flint.
Boy, that's what you don't want to do is let Apple get that puck by you.
You know, I hate to say it, but Flint has played better shorthanded thus far.
They played most of the game shorthanded so far.
Well, that's how I know they played better there, all right? We're getting more scoring opportunities shorthanded than we did when we were even strength.
Yes, anybody just tuning in, yes, it's not something out of the ordinary, but we are definitely playing a man down. Not for long.
Adrien behind their own net. Here's Appleberg, turned it over. Gave it right back to Adrien. Miles putting on the pressure, trying to flush him out. Here they come right wing side, and they go right immediately back to the far side. That's their strategy. Chipped into the corner. Rose with it. Thrown up and out of the zone. Being pressured by Chapman. They'll chip it up. Here's Miles. Gets it to Appleberg. Here he comes one-on-one. Puts on a move. Loose puck. Appleberg again. Shot saved. Loose in front.
Oh.
Rebound kicked away. Chapman picks it up at the point. Tries to get it down to Appleberg. He does. Appleberg kicks it back to Chapman. Appleberg with it again. He decides to retreat and regroup. Flint back to full strength. 1:20 remaining in the period.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, Appleberg didn't see it because he's facing the other way, but on the other side, Gore was coming in. And, man, if he could have got that puck over there, Gore would have been all by himself.
Another dangerous, dangerous man to have one-on-one with your goalie.
Flint, I'm telling you, if they keep this play up, Adrian can't skate with us. We're seeing that already. If we can just keep this play up, we're going to be good.
Draw comes out. Adrien will regroup in their own end. Here they come through the neutral zone, left wing side, met there by Meisner. Or excuse me, Steiger. Puts a stick on it, turns the puck over. Flint tries to clear. Under a minute to go in the period. Here's Gore chipping it up for Morrison. Morrison thrown towards McKenzie, just out of his reach in the slot. Rimmed around again. Scapano's there to meet him. Good hit. Puck still bounces out of the zone. 35 seconds remaining. Scapano with it.
Nice shot.
looking to make a move. Gets it to Steiger. Steiger tried to go rink wide. It hit his skate, stayed in. 20 seconds remaining. Puck into the corner. Battle ensues. Still in the corner. Adrian with it thrown towards the slot. Now back up to the point. Thrown towards Rogers. Blocked in front. Left wing side at the hash. Turned over to Flint. It's Morrison with it. 3, 2, 1. This period's going to come to an end. 1-0 the score. My goodness.
Talk about excitement.
That, my friends, was a period of hockey. We saw a little bit of everything there.
Yeah, I forgot all about the cold.
I'm
we
warm
got
all
right
of a
into
sudden.
that period, and we got past the first 3 minutes, and all of a sudden stuff started to happen. They're just going. Yeah, Flint. I mean, offensively, they're starting to roll.
Yep.
We're starting to see Flint the way we were seeing them probably before we went to Missouri. Maybe a little bit since then, but getting on the board early, doing our thing, it's pretty cool.
Interesting, some stats here from our dear sweet friend, Mr. Van Slyke. Shots on goal, he says, is 13-4 in favor of Flint, 15-4, and 16-4 in favor of Flint.
Wow. Yeah, that was an interesting period of hockey right there.
Very interesting period. Obviously some big losses for Flint. Losing Potter so early in the game is a big loss. Losing Dakota Lehman so early in the game, a big loss. Obviously Flint no stranger to losing Dakota Lehman. But nonetheless.
Unfortunately, every time that happens, we collect points. So,
Yep.
like the last broadcast we did,
Yeah.
you were on the bench.
Yeah.
Coach Nick was up here with me. He did play-by-play. He did it really well. He
Yeah.
did play-by-play and color. I didn't even turn my mic on for the second
You were
period
just sitting
until
next to him,
halfway through.
you were just keeping
my
him company.
my older boy texts me and says, "Hey, I can't hear you."
Are you
and I
there?
said, "Yeah, I know."
It's because the other guy won't stop.
So, but that's why you accumulate points as a team, and that goes to the coach sitting.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at right now. Unfortunately, there's stuff happened at the beginning of the season that,
Yeah.
probably should have been, but we're adding points up again.
Well, we're going to go take a break. There's some intermission hockey going on, but we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you in about 15 minutes. This is Flint Hockey on the UM-Flint Hockey Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second period. There was so much action in that first period, I bet you didn't even think about what's to come. 1-0 the score after one. The storyline, Flint continues to be penalized. They've lost 2 key players, Dakota Lehman and Zach, you're a wizard, Harry Potter. Out for the remainder of the game. Flint will be shorthanded there. Coach Carson's, Coach Barry going to have to make some adjustments on the fly. We had some time to catch up with them between periods. And obviously they were doing the calculations to figure out what matchups they wanted to go with here.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
I want to take a second and give a shout-out to the 2014 GFHA Raiders.
Give them a shout out.
They were out here in between periods. We had them on the bench for warm-ups, and they came in and gave the guys a boost before the game and announced the starting lineup, and they came out and played in between periods.
Now let's see how they come out here in the second. Adrian controls it off the draw. Squeezed off the puck by Rose, turned over to Appleberg. Appleberg will clear. No icing, Appleberg in pursuit. With it now, tries to throw it towards the slot. Just off the mark.
Nice job, Rose.
Rose having himself a pretty good game today back here on the point. Stepping up when he needs to step up. Blocking pucks, knocking them down. Gore keeps the puck in right wing side. Adrian picks it up into the corner. Morrison meets him there, squeezes him off the puck. Still with it, circling. Wristed, blocked in front. Gore, backhand opportunity.
Oh,
Here comes Adrian. 2-on-2. Left wing side met there by Scapano. Stick handles through Scapano's legs. Doesn't have the handle. Didn't even get a shot. Not even impressed. Blocked in front. Morrison with it. Tried to get it to Appleberg off the mark. Adrian with it behind their own net. They'll stop and set up shop. Looking to move up the right wing side. Met there by Morrison and McKenzie. Or excuse me, Dragovich and McKenzie. Adrian with it now. They're carrying into the corner. Meisner with him. They'll take a bad angle shot, blocked away easily by Rogers. Dragovic over to Scapano. Loses it behind the net. Intercepted by Meisner. Looks to carry out. Tried to get it to Dragovic. Off his stick, Adrian intercepts. They'll go D to D and try to come back in. Dump back into the Flint end. Meisner with it there. Pumps the brakes, tries to go right back up the wall. Turned it over to Adrian. Thrown behind the net. Scapano picks it up. Tried to get it to Miles. Bounces over his stick. Goes over to the hands of Adrian. They'll throw it out of play. Face-off upcoming. Should be out of the zone.
well, Ryan Rogers looked pretty good tonight. He's making the saves. He's on his game. It looks like he's seeing the puck a lot better tonight.
Shout out to number 15, Zach Potter, who is now on graphics, because I don't know if you heard, but he got tossed.
So now he's part of the production
So now
crew.
he's part of the production crew. Welcome. It's nice to have you in the booth. Adrian with it. Moves it up one-on-one with Meisner.
gotta bring
Meisner
the puck.
scared him a little bit. That play will go off sides as a result. You know, Meisner, a big guy, he just stepped right up, and Adrian was scared.
Yeah, he must have bared his teeth or something. I don't know, man. You remember the kid's tough. He got almost attacked by a bear.
No, well, yeah, he did, and didn't even phase it. Brendan Ogle on the draw, wins it back to Meisner. Meisner curls, chips it off the wall, tried to get it to Berger out of his reach. Right back to Meisner in his skates, back pedals, up to Berger, off the mark again. Back to Meisner again.
Little tennis here.
Right wing side, Steiger steps up, moves the puck. Meisner blindsided a little bit. Meisner doesn't like it. Cross-checked a little bit after the play. Meisner picks it up there, carries behind his own net. Being pursued from behind.
Oh, wow.
Meisner cross-checked in the neutral zone, no call, didn't even have the puck. Now Adrian's going to get a penalty. Delayed call upcoming. No, scratch
No.
that.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what he was doing there.
That was a premature offside deal. It wasn't offside.
Maybe, I guess so. Into the corner, Adrian with it. Curling, tried to move it to the
Ow.
point. Their D-man wasn't ready for it, bounces out.
Both their D-men were outside the blue line.
We'll dump it into the corner. Far side, it's offsides. Flint has a moment to breathe and take a look. Durden with it. Tried to get it up to Meisner just off the mark. Adrian intercepts. Moving back up ice. Turned over again. Chapman with it. To Durden.
Oh.
Back to Chapman. Tried to get it back to Durden. Turned over to Adrian instead. Gorndog on the ice along with Chapman. Tied up along the near side wall. Adrian with it now in the neutral zone. Turned back over to Flint. Steiger tried to flip it back out. Glove down. Hand pass.
Flint's going to have to get something going here. Adrian's come out ready for the second period.
Flint's getting some chances, though.
Yeah, but they need to get out of the zone.
Yeah, I mean,
plainly,
dynamite
each other
drop in, Monty.
yeah, we're just
That broadcast school has really paid off.
yeah. But yeah, they're flippy flop with the puck down here, and we got to get away from that.
Oh, they're getting
we
a
got away
little
from it in the
cutesy. A little
right?
cutesy
Yeah,
with
exactly.
it. Just push the play. Here
Here
comes
we go.
Appleberg, along with Morrison. Try to get it to Gore in the slot. Directed just wide. Turned over to Adrian. Here they come, trying to go rink wide. Play is offsides, met there by Rose. Play still offside. Rose with it. Moves it up to Gore. Gore leaves it for Appleberg. Left wing side across the blue line. Top of the circle. Moves towards the slot. Off the mark. Didn't get a shot on net. Flipped up and out, but Gore will glove it in the neutral zone. He'll regroup with Scapano. To Morrison. Moving towards the slot. Shot. Off the mark. Rebound is there.
Gore
Save
just
made.
missed that.
Gore doing battle in the corner. Appleberg coming to support. Pokes out free for Adrian, but turned over to Appleberg momentarily before it's tied up again. Rose steps in. Keeps the puck in. He has it now. Walking. Wrist shot just wide of the net.
Here we go. Sustained pressure in the offensive zone. That's what we're looking for.
Flint making a wholesale change, coming out with McKenzie, Melody, and Gorney up front, along with Heiberger and Chapman on the back end. Face off to the right of the Adrian goaltender, 14:36 to go. McKenzie on to take it. 50-50 puck controlled by Adrian. They'll carry behind their own net. Thrown up, intercepted by Chapman. He'll throw it back into the corner. Melody giving chase. Puts on a body.
Nice job.
Puck still behind the net. Gorney with it now. Trying to get it towards the slot. McKenzie has it into the corner. Turned back by Adrian. Melody tried to put a big hit on. Missed him. Away comes Adrian left wing side. Chapman steps up.
Careful.
Makes him curl back. Now Chapman on the other side of the rink. Where's he at? Chapman continuing to put the body on. Gorndog and Heiberger back. Right wing side. Adrian puts the move on Gorney.
Nice job, Heiberger. Got a stick on that.
Thrown towards the net. Sticked away by Rogers. Adrian throwing it towards the net again off the mark. Rebound bounces up to the hash mark. Flipped up. Kept in by Adrian. Flint's got to settle down here. Shot, bounce into the corner. I believe Adrian's getting a penalty here. Or is he taking both?
He had his hands there. 13's out there running around again after the whistle.
And I think 13 got one, another
just
one
got
too.
one, yep.
Adrian going to the box, and they're taking McKenzie here. What is the deal here?
Yeah, they went 1-1. I thought that official had pulled 1-1. And I could have swore the second ref, Hool, was calling 13.
I mean, it looked like he was sending him.
Yeah, he
pointed
right at him and pointed to the bench or pointed to the penalty box.
Might be a little tight squeeze, but you know.
The only time up on the board right now is 2 minutes for Adrian.
Sorry, Tyler.
They have 2 guys in there. So I don't.
So they probably had the coincidental
Yeah,
with
and the one is not 13.
Mackenzie and one of their guys just had a little tussle, and then they took one of their guys for pen on chat.
face-off coming up all the way down into the Adrian end.
Mackenzie for roughing too.
Mackenzie and another guy got 2
Yeah.
Face-off to the left of the Adrian goaltender. Flint getting a power play. Morrison on the draw along with Appleberg to his wing. Flint wins it. Berger also out there along with Chapman and Gore.
You're going to want to remove about 50% of the game footage so far.
Tried to get it up to Chapman. It was off the mark. It's a foot race. Chapman muscles him off the puck. Adrian wants an interference call. Not going to get it. Flint behind their own net. Here's Morrison with it. Left wing side, leaves for Chapman. Chapman carries. Back to Morrison.
Nice catch by Morrison right there.
Puts the brakes on at the hash mark, works it down into the corner for Gore. Behind the net, looking, moves it up to Appleberg. Appleberg with it with time. Down to Gore. Gore tried to get it back to Appleberg. It was tipped by Adrian. That puck comes out of the zone. Chapman with it, trying to regroup in the neutral zone. It's in his feet. Adrian with it now, regrouping in their own end. They try to throw it the length of the ice. It's blocked in front
Now
there.
here goes Appleberg.
Appleberg through the neutral zone into the Adrian end. Right wing corner, still with it. Dropped it behind the net. It's picked up by Gore, gets it back to Morrison. Morrison trying to get it to Chapman. Chapman to Appleberg at the dot. To the slot. Off the mark, nobody there. Chapman with it now. Left wing side, wristed. Off the glass.
Let's go. Rogers
looking to come out to play it. Sorry about that, Joe.
Nope, you're good.
Morrison with it now. Cycles it back up for Chapman. Less than 30 remaining in the power play. A lazy play almost resulted in a scoring chance for Adrian.
Having a beautiful pizza out there.
Appleberg with it. Rims it around, trying to get it to Gore. Less than 10 seconds. Will Flint get one more push? 5 seconds remaining. Both teams back at full strength. Chapman with it, left wing side. Tried to get it to the slot for Berger, not there. Battle behind the net. Adrian tries to throw it out. They do. It bounces right over Miles' stick, but he's able to recover.
Oh.
Dangerous play there. We have a down Adrian Bulldog. .11:05 to go. The training staff comes up and over to the boards.
Yeah, Adrian actually doing a really good job on that penalty kill there.
I would say that was
getting moving.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, I would argue that was probably the best 2 minutes of Adrian's night so far collectively.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they were getting chances. They were keeping Flint out of the high traffic scoring areas, high percentage scoring areas, forcing them to the side.
So yeah, I mean, they're Adrian's doing what they're supposed to do right now. I don't think they can truly skate with Flint when Flint's going, so they're doing what they have to do. Not sure. Didn't see anything. No refs' arms went up there. No, they came together. Miles was turning off the boards. Not sure. But we got Ogle, Leo Dragovic, and Miles with Rose and Scapano.
Scapano with it. Flint wins the draw. Up to Miles. Miles tried to clear, kept in by Adrian.
Rogers
with the quick.
Yeah, he's like, hey, got
quick
that
hand.
left hand going there.
That quick hand of
That
Rogers.
TP hand. So yeah, he's gonna stop it and just say, hey, boys, okay, let's restart here.
Ogle on to take it now. Won by Flint. Rose with it.
They got Steph.
They're going to ring Skipano
Those two,
up.
him and 22, were stick wrestling there on the face-off.
And they're going to call Skipano for a trip. Flint on the PK. A position they're comfortable with.
Yeah, we're getting all too accustomed to
They're
this.
there frequently. Out on the PK is Meisner and Rose on the back end up front. Josh Appleberg and Owen Morrison on for the kill.
Yep, Skipano for a trip.
Meisner with it, throws it up and out. Great face-off win there by Josh Appleberg.
Yeah, that's huge. Huge, especially on a penalty kill.
Good pressure here by Morrison. Loose puck. A chance for Flint shorthanded. Appleberg with it into the corner.
Look at that.
Turned over. Appleberg's going to have to get on his horse to get back in the play. He does. Left wing side met there by Rose. Oh, my
Get
goodness.
out
The
of the
referee
way.
makes a hit on Josh
Oh,
Appleberg.
Rose came back and knocked that guy on his can right there.
Adrian with it at the dot. Blocked
And
by
it's out.
Appleberg. And it goes up and out of play. Good
Yeah,
miss.
that was a nice block shot out there. Woo! Flint fans are going crazy.
Well, on that play there, yeah, obviously the ref is part of the play surface, right? That's he's
Yeah.
in play, right?
Yep.
But
yep.
he's supposed to be making that read to step out of the way. I mean, the puck is coming right at him.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously-
they go to school for this stuff. You know, where you need to go as the play's coming in.
You know,
You
that-
have certain spots and everything.
I mean, Flint was already shorthanded there, and it taking Josh Appleberg out of the play puts him down another man for another 5 seconds or so, enough time to get a scoring chance. Adrian with a quick shot on Rogers, blocked aside. Work back up to the point. Right wing circle, now moving over to the left wing side.
Oh, we got another
Chapman's
one.
gonna get
Chapman's
another
taking
penalty
another
here.
one. Guy goes down with Chapman tied up with him. And then that was where they got it, is Chapman. The guy's going down. He's still pushing him down, kind of holding him there.
Chapman will go to the box for
Yeah.
2. It'll be 5-on-3 for 53 seconds.
And I think the play was over, and the official was actually telling him, he's going down already. You don't need to put your stick on him and push him all the way down and hold him there.
And so I always tell our guys at practice and during games, with the rare occasion I'm on the bench instead of in the booth, it's lift up. Don't
Right.
push. You got to lift up.
Right.
Don't push down, lift up, because you're going to get called on the
Yep.
when you're pushing them down. You're going to get called on that. Face off to the left of Ryan Rogers. Miles on to take it.
5-on-3. This is new for us tonight.
Controlled by Adrian. Shot, score.
No score. And there's no way you can deny that is a direct result of penalties. I mean, that's,
Yep.
and then they win the face-off. And that's what we just talked about a minute ago, is how important it is to win the face-off. They win the face-off, guy walks around,
Yep.
and he's got the shot. He's got the
It was
net
an easy
right there.
play for him. It was uncontested. Adrian won the draw, walked right to the slot, quick shot, top shelf, pop the bottle. 1-1 the score.
Right. I mean, we've done the same play with Appleberg several times.
And Flint still on the PK for another minute 50.
Right.
Skipano back out of the box now. He's on the ice. Here comes Adrian up out of their end. Across the neutral zone, right wing side, pumps the brakes 5 feet inside the blue line. Tries to keep it moving down low. Adrian with it still.
I'm giving room.
Left wing side, top of the circle, shot blocked. Skipano tries to send it around, not enough to get out. Collected there by Adrian. To the dot, shot blocked away. It's loose. Rogers not sure where it is. Loose in front. Up to the point. Top of the circle. Try to move side to side.
The guy's
Blocked
up.
by Morrison.
Sorry.
Tied up in the
Meisner
corner by
let him go.
Meisner.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Able to chip it out 1 minute
Mo's
to go.
going to pop it again, maybe. Oh,
Adrian picking it up in the neutral zone, trying to get it back in. Thrown into the corner. Skipano will be first on it. Sends it around to Meisner. Meisner tries to backhand it out. He does. 48 seconds remaining in the
he had
penalty.
the time there. He needed to turn around and just get it down the ice.
Meisner giving battle here. Picks it up. Trying to rim it all the way around, but not enough to get out.
2 feet.
Less than 30 remaining in the penalty. Puck ricochets wide.
We're one of them Raptors next week. With Bruno.
Adrian in control in the corner. They try to send it around for their far side point. Appleberg tried to get it out, not quite there.
And then he skates on by and almost takes himself.
Great defensive
Right out of
play
play.
there by Meisner. Adrian tried to center it. Meisner blocked it down.
Oh,
Flint
geez.
back to full strength. There's a chance
Oh.
for McKenzie. Save made.
2 shots right there. Nice rebound try.
Adrian will send it around. Rose will pick it up. Back for Scapano. Now to McKenzie. To Melody. Tried to chip it
Got
back
Gore
to
coming up the
McKenzie, but
middle.
went to Gore instead. Now I want to say Skipper. Because now that's back in my head. Sorry.
It's okay. He makes a soft bump.
Rose and Miles trying to keep it in. They do. Melody with it behind the net. Tried to
Oh,
center for Gore.
Yeah.
That's good.
Miles with it again. Pumps the brakes in the neutral zone. Turned over to Adrian. Adrian turns it right back over to Flint.
That was a good look by Rose right there. I mean,
Icing.
it got away from us. It was a bouncing puck. But that was a good look by Rose. Everything's happening. He sees the guy across the ice at halfway point. Let's just get it over there. Let him try to make a play on it.
Face-off will come right back in front of Ryan Rogers. Looks like to his right. Obviously, Flint can't make the change. Miles on to take the draw, along with Gore and Melody up front. Chapman and Rose on the back end.
Is it bad on our side?
50-50 puck, controlled by Flint. Melody with it, able to clear out of the zone. Knocked off a Gore's puck. Gore's stick. Adrian will collect it. Here's Melody with a
Look at
turnover
this.
in front. Great chance. Left for Gore. Oh, tried to get it to
man,
Miles on
yeah.
the back door. He had it wide open.
Imagine Melody's going.
Easy.
They're getting Melody.
Kept in. Here's Miles with another chance, but it bounced off his stick. Adrian will pick it up behind their own goal.
We haven't seen it in a little bit, but Miles was Mr. Friday Night Lights.
Dude, you remember 17?
You can see we can pick one up here.
I'm going McKenzie. I pick the stick.
There you go.
Rose with it behind the Flint net.
Nice job, Rose.
Left there for Dragovich, but out of his reach.
Wow. Ogle.
Penalty
Oh,
upcoming
wait a minute.
to Ogle
And 17.
and Adrian. So they'll skate even strength here.
Wow.
Was that some behind the play stuff, Joe? I did not.
I don't know. I was actually watching the play.
Yeah, so it must have been.
And, I
It
mean,
must have been
coming
behind
up
the
the
play.
boards, and Dragovich was just going to get it. I didn't think he was going to get there. I thought that guy was going to stop it. It bounced by that guy, and Dragovich just goes by and going to pick it up, and all of a sudden the whistle blows.
No time on the board. I would assume we're going to skate 5-on-5 with no time on the board. But it looks like 4-on-4. So they should put 2 minutes up. McKenzie and Dragovich up front. McKenzie on to take the draw. Meisner and Heiberger on the back end. Away we go. Face-off controlled by Adrian. They're in control. They'll dump it in deep. Their first man on the puck. Some active sticks hopefully for Flint here. Adrian still in control. Walking back into the corner. Heiberger there meets him. Loose puck comes to Meisner. He'll send it around for McKenzie. Can McKenzie chip it out? Not quite, but it bounces to Meisner. Meisner's going to have a chance to get it out, and he does. 1:30 to go in the penalties. Meisner still with it across the blue line. Shot. Blocker to side. Chipped back behind the net by Meisner. Adrian will pick it up. Met on the far side wall by McKenzie, forces Adrian to go back deep. Here they come across the neutral zone with speed. Left wing side to the dot. Gloved easily by Mr. Rogers.
Wow. Flashing that glove out there, man.
Not a big deal.
So the shots on goal time, interesting enough, have closed the gap on us here. 18-15 Flint.
That feels
I think so.
more accurate
Yeah.
than the first
Yeah.
period.
Absolutely.
Morrison, Appleberg, Rose, and Scipano on the ice. Face-off controlled by Flint. Rose with it, tried to get it up to Morrison, but he misfired on it. Turned over to Adrian instead.
My Lord. Apple almost got his stick on that puck, and he is so dangerous like this.
Scipano leaving it back for Morrison. Moves it up to Appleberg, who will chip it in deep.
So we had to play it.
Battle on the near side wall. I think that's Morrison there.
Yeah.
Puck will squirt free. Morrison has it now, gives it back to Scipano. Leaves it for Morrison again, looking to move it up ice for Appleberg. He does.
Nice pass.
Across the blue line to Rose. Quick shot off a shin pad in front. Into the corner. They try to cycle it back up and out. Met there
By Morrison.
by Morrison.
Oh, Morrison went down. That guy went right over him.
Both teams back to full strength. Here comes Adrian, left wing side, step by step with Rose. Rose forces him wide.
Stay with him, Rose.
He'll leave it behind the net. Adrian still in control, moves it up to the point.
Behind
Top of the
himself.
circle, redirected. Big save made by Rogers.
Nice job of Rogers, and he had to jump on that puck. He knew that he was alone back there. That puck came around. Stefano was out with his guy, and then all of a sudden he looked around, and there was 3 guys, and it was like nobody was up here. All the forwards behind the goal line. And then all of a sudden, when they vacated that area, it left Rogers all alone.
Rogers made a fantastic save there on that redirect. McKenzie on to take the draw.
Maybe wait till like 2 minutes after the third.
Wins it back by controlled by Flint. Miles with it. Tried to move it back up the wall. Met there by Adrian. McKenzie with it now. Tried to get it to Dragovich, but it's turned over. Turned over again. Chapman with it. He'll look to carry. Moves it up to Miles, right wing side. Across the blue line, top of the circle. Thrown towards the slot. Blocked back into the corner. Miles towards the slot again. Nobody there. Works its way all the way through. McKenzie trying to rim it. Miles there. Adrian will look to clear. Met there by Steiger. Adrian still able to clear. No icing.
Skate,
Chapman first
come
on it. Chapman gets the puck. Gets it to Dragovich. Dragovich tripped up.
They got him,
Penalty
they got him,
upcoming.
they got him,
Penalty
they got him.
upcoming. Steiger with it. Moving it to Miles. Miles to Dragovic.
Here we go.
Over to
Oh,
Morrison.
no.
They're going to set up here for a
But
second.
nobody's back to help him. Yeah. When Morrison got the puck and when he came backwards,
There's nobody there.
there was no puck support. Everybody had started moving up thinking he was going, and it left nothing. Nowhere to go.
2:26 to go in the period. Flint's going to go on the power play for really the second time tonight. Sure, they had that short 40-second power play earlier in the first period, but this is really only their second true, real deal James
Right,
Neal
yeah.
power play.
Right.
Flint going out with Morrison, Gore, and Appleberg up front, along with Meisner and Scipano on the back end. Start this power play. Face-off controlled by Flint, but then turned over to Adrian.
Oh,
Here's a chance for him here. Meisner looks to squeeze him off the puck. He does. Here's a chance for Flint if they can move quickly. Appleberg with it, right wing side. Makes one man miss towards the net. Not there.
really nice to get something near the end of this period here.
That was actually a nasty move. Can't believe he's following it up.
Tied up in the corner. Adrian will just continue to eat some clock. Going to have to dig deep here, Flint.
How much you have to pay for that one? Couple grand.
Meisner with it at the top. Shot!
Oh, wow.
Just off the mark. Shot again.
Oh, Meisner's shot. That was really nice. Wow.
Good key, Mize.
Into the corner.
Oh, we got 70.
Loose puck.
Oh, it's tapped. That's right.
Chapman with it. Cycling. Thrown towards the net.
Yeah, that hit a skate and just redeflected right to the goaltender.
That was a great opportunity, a great look by Meisner. Just off the mark, a good scoring chance for Flint.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get that shot into there. I thought for sure he was going to end up hitting a kid's shin pads like we do so often. He was able to scoot over just a little bit more lateral down the line, make the shot.
Face off to the right of the Adrian goaltender, Josh Appleberg on to take it.
I already had,
Moved into the corner.
why can't I think of his
Gore
name?
with it. Tries to get it up to Meisner. Ricochets over to Chapman. Chapman, backhand, not there. Turned over to Adrian. They're going to send it the length of the ice. Rogers will leave it for Meisner. 1:09 remaining in the period.
Henry baked me up some
Meisner met there by number 7 from Adrian, who's able to get a turnover. Throw it in deep. Less than 1 minute remaining in the period. Appleberg with it. Behind the net. Leaves it for Chapman. Chapman wheeling up the left wing side. Through the neutral zone and into the Adrian end. Stick handling into the corner. Still with it. Puts on the brakes. Looks to move it. Leaves it for Gore. 40 seconds remaining. Gore met by heavy pressure. Gets it back to Chapman, and this puck's going to bounce out of the zone. Penalty expiring.
Go out.
Adrian back to full strength. Here's Gore with it. Ricochets off the glass and out of play. 19.9 seconds to go in the period. So a disappointing way to end your power play. You're in control of the puck. Just an errant, I'm going to call it a lazy pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And nobody there, not picking up your head, not seeing where your teammates are.
Very
and
PC.
That puck, bounces out of the zone. They have to regroup. Berger with it. 14 seconds remaining. Tried to get it to the slot. Turned over to Adrian. It's a foot race. Scipano forces him into the corner. 5 seconds remaining.
And he hacked him.
I remember why I quit.
Rose is going to try to eat this one. He does. And this period will come to a close. 1-1 to score after 2.
All right, so let's go get some drinks.
Huh.
A little tummy sticks here in the corner, apparently.
Yeah, Flint came out here. I don't know, a little flat, can't quite put my finger on it, but Adrian came out to play that second period.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's not that Flint had a bad period per se. It's just that Adrian had a better one.
Right.
From an intensity standpoint, from this perspective, that puck was in the Flint end more often than not. Obviously, the parade to the penalty box for the Flint Wolverines continues. It's something that they're going to have to address, but at the same time, you have to fight through that adversity. Right? I mean, you can't change the officiating. We can't talk about it every week as if that's the reason for Flint's successes and or their failures. You've got to keep your foot on the gas here. Keep those wheels turning. But nonetheless, Adrian won that period 1-0. We're going to take a break. 15 minutes up on the clock for intermission. This is Flint Hockey on the UM-Flint Hockey Network. Welcome back to Crystal Fieldhouse for the third period.
Third period.
Between your Flint Wolverines and the Adrian College Bulldogs. I'd like to give another quick shout out to the in-arena PA announcer, James, who between the first and second period brought me a hot dog. What a kind gentleman he was. Joe, I know, was left out in the cold. You were super jealous that you didn't get a hot dog.
Tom is getting all the libations here. You know, this is like when you watch like Mickey Redmond and them, and they go, "Hey, we got nachos in the box today," or you know, the Tiger ball game, and they're sitting outside and people are bringing them stuff, and I'm like, looking at Tom, going, "A hot dog would be really good right now."
Yeah, sorry about that. Here we go, underway. Flint controls. Gore with it across the blue line, tries to get to Appleberg. He does. Shot just wide. Chapman picks up the loose puck. Shot up off the ceiling.
That was almost a souvenir puck up into the student section. But it wasn't.
It was not. I think the student section is stuck in line at the concession stand. Missing in action to start the third. Owen Morrison on the draw. Quick draw, or quick attempt, excuse me, right towards the Adrian goaltender.
Yeah.
Number 13 seems to be upset. Chirped at Josh Appleberg. Didn't like the fact that they got a quick shot away. Morrison with it again. 50-50 puck still at the dot. It's under Morrison. And we're going to do that face-off one more time.
They're going to kick him out.
Oh, they're bringing the face-off outside.
The face-off outside. I'm not so sure why that's our fault.
Appleberg wins the draw. Here's Morrison with the right wing side shot off the glove hand. Ricochets up to Heiberger.
Off Heiberger. Here's Gore. Oh.
Away comes Adrian. Through the neutral zone. They'll just dump it in. They'll go for a change. Rogers leaves it for Chapman. He'll wind it up. Carrying it himself. He's into the neutral zone. Gets it to Appleberg. Over to Gore. Right wing side. Misfires on the puck. Gets his own loose puck before it's handled into the corner.
Face off deep in the Adrian zone.
You all right over there, Joe? You look cold.
It is so cold in here.
We are
all you
layered
people
up.
at home watching on TV. I get it. I get it.
I get it. It's cold here. McKenzie on to take the draw alongside Miles and Dragovic. Face-off controlled by Adrian, but McKenzie able to get the loose puck. Gets a good backhanded shot away. Is waffle bordered away. Adrian clears the zone. Foot race. Rose wins it. That's an icing.
It really makes me nervous. Every time we have one of those, I don't care.
A foot race like that?
Yeah, because these guys are so late on the whistle. I just imagine every time somebody's going to get slammed into those boards, and that's why that rule was put in there. When they get to the hash marks, you blow the whistle.
Yeah, and
as
these
long
guys
as it's
aren't.
not an even race.
And you're dead bang on 9 times out of 10 that they're not making a call until one of these guys reaches the goal line.
Right, and sometimes then it's just it's just too late.
Adrian able to clear. Scapano will pick it up. Tries to get it off the wall to McKenzie and says it goes back to Adrian.
Oh, he's got it right there.
Turned over to Miles.
Miles,
right wing side. Shot loose in front and covered by the Adrian goaltender.
Miles having a few words for the kid behind the net there.
Well, he gave Miles a little bit extra after the whistle.
But that right there, that's hockey. You came in, you made the play, you're going to get to finish the check, that kind of thing. Typically they call it interference, but they're blowing the whistle on the puck right there anyways.
Ogelberger and Durden coming on out for Flint.
And Ogelberger.
Ogelberger.
Yeah.
Was that today?
That's what we're calling that.
Steiger tried to keep it in, but Adrian was able to muscle him off the puck. Adrian regrouping in their own end. Move it up and out. Turned over to Durden, though, left wing side. He's able to chip it into the corner. Adrian picking it up behind their own net. Loose puck in front. Puck bouncing out to Steiger at the blue line. Over to Meisner. Meisner gets a shot away and hits a knee in front. Meisner picks up his own loose puck. Adrian with it now. They'll rim it behind the net. Picked up by Durden. Left in the corner, hopefully for Berger. Nope. Adrian gets it. Tried to send it up and out. Kept in by Steiger. Wristed towards the net. Just off the mark. Ricochets to the other wing. Kept in by Flint.
Oh.
Now turned over. Here comes Adrian. They're across the Flint blue line into the right wing corner.
I think that was Steiger.
I looked on the page for like 3 days.
Here's an opportunity for Berger, but it's just out of his reach. Meisner tried to get it back to Berger again. Stick down by Adrian.
Yeah, he would have had Berger gone there.
Watch me play because it was that opening game where I put it back in.
Tried to go rink wide for Morrison, but it bounces back to Adrian instead. Using the official as a pick. We've seen that move before. Turned over to Morrison. Morrison puts it back behind the net. Throws a big hit on 13. Loose puck in front. Here's Durden. He's hooked. They're going to get a penalty there.
Yeah, they're getting one.
Rogers to the bench. Another skater on for Flint.
Keep it down, bro.
Morrison with it.
I can't ever tell if this dude hates me or not.
Thrown towards the net and gloved down. Hooking the call on Adrian. Flint's going to get a power play opportunity. 16:38 to go in the period.
Okay, we got Gore. I'm looking to see who stays. Morrison and Apple. And I think I'm thinking we're going to take it to the left of the goalie. Apple's going to take the face off. Apple's going to walk him to the net.
You think so?
I've seen it. I've
I've
seen it many
seen
times. So let's see what happens. Not this time. That's okay. Still in the zone.
Flint in control. Gore with it up at the blue line. Moves it to Chapman. Top of the circle shot. Right into the proverbial lunch muscle.
Nice play by the goalie. Comes out of the crease. Gets squared up. Makes the save right in the breadbasket.
Chapman better be careful there. He's going to break another stick.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Flint didn't have any traffic right in front of him.
Appleberg on to take it. Controlled by Flint. Morrison with it now. Up to Chapman. Back to Morrison, near side wall. Working it into the corner towards the slot for Gore. Here's a break. 2-on-0 for Adrian. Appleberg back checking hard. Shot. Save made by Rogers. Now here's another chance for Flint if they can move quickly. Here's Gore with it. Joined by Berger. 2-on-2. Thrown towards the slot.
Oh, that big guy. He's not going to like that.
Nobody from Flint is helping Berger here.
I don't think Berger needed it.
No, he didn't.
That big dude went over there like he was going to do something, and then all of a sudden we couldn't see Berger's face, but that kid started laughing. So maybe Berger said something funny.
Well, Berger's a funny guy. He's a funny.
That guy
fella.
was like a foot taller than him.
He's a big boy. That was a big boy. Josh Appleberg on to take it again. Wins the draw, but right in between the Flint defenders. Puck will bounce out. Gore with it. He'll move it up to Appleberg, right wing side. They tried to squeeze him off the puck, but he still has it. Puts on the brakes, moves it back to Chapman. Chapman back to Appleberg, top of the circle, walks, redirected. He'll get his own loose puck. With it again, moves it to Gore, towards the slot.
Yeah!
That's a good goal scored by Owen Morrison, number 22. Gets his first goal back with the Wolverines, making this a 2-1 hockey game. I think our stats guy up here, Mr. Potter, is going to give credit to the goal or on the goal to somebody else, and I appreciate that. 100%. It's a 2-1 hockey game, favor of Flint, 15-30.
I'd have to re-look at that. I'm not sure who got that.
No, that was Morrison, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Get there, Skippy!
Skipano trying to get it to Melody.
He did.
He did.
Oh, my God. You just got
Number 10 for Adrian's all over the ice. Not sure what's happening there. They'll send it the length of the ice. This will go for an icing.
Say, no, that's an icing. You cannot change when you're guilty of an icing. And he got him. So
Sure
on the
did.
call earlier in the game, and it was the Potter exchange, they tried to put Gorney in the box, and the ref went, no, the other guy didn't have a beard.
That's right. Get that guy out of there.
So that was a scoop on that.
Oh, power play coming up for Flint. Another shot at it here. Into the corner. Appleberg with it. Working alongside Morrison. Appleberg with it. Gets it up to Gore. Over to Chapman. Left wing circle. Chipping it down into the corner. Picked up by Adrian. But left there by for Berger. Excuse me. Morrison with it. Being heavily pursued. Trying to get in front. Shot by Appleberg.
What a save by the goaltender right there.
Great save.
Awesome play. They get it off the backboard, straight out into the top of the crease. Appleberg standing there, just rifles it point blank, and the goalie moves off the post to make that save. Great play by both sides there.
1:37 to go in the penalty. Appleberg on the draw again. Controlled by Flint. Berger with it. Looking, curling into the corner. Still looking to make a move. Gets it up to Chapman. Chapman back down to Berger at the hash. Walking towards the slot for Gore, intercepted by Adrian, and they're going to send it the length of the ice. Rogers came out to help. Oh, goodness, dangerous play into the corner as Chapman and one of the Adrian players go tumbling in together.
I can't see the official down there.
I'm going to guess Chapman's going to go to the box here. Rogers came out to play the puck. Neither Chapman nor the Adrian player were able to get towards the puck, but they were tied up. And Chapman ended up hauling him down. It looks like, did he give him a hold? I couldn't see the full signal. I think he's giving him a hold there.
I didn't see it either.
Nonetheless, power play is over for Flint. We're going to skate 4-on-4 for 113.
Sorry, we got a sick peek at it. Oh, it's 4-on-4.
Face-off controlled by Flint. They get it up and out of the zone. But Adrian collects it there, and they'll regroup. Steiger with it. Regrouping in the Flint end. Tries to get it up to Miles. He does. Miles still trying to circle the wagons in his own end. He'll send it the length of the ice. This is an icing.
Oh, he touched it.
Miles didn't know. He turned his head, and he's like, what? Didn't realize we were playing 4-on-4. And the goalie played the puck. Goalie comes out to play the puck.
It's supposed to be a non-ice.
Yeah, they're
if the
supposed
goalie
to
plays
negate it. Yep. Coach Nick's got a point over there again.
Face off to the left of Rogers. Miles on to take it. He'll win the draw. But Flint not able to clear. Goes behind the net. Meisner will pick it up there. Try to get it to Dragovic.
Oh, nice little play out the boards there.
Dragovic squeezes Meisner off the puck to take it himself. Dumps it into the corner. Miles gets it there. Adrian able to clear into the neutral zone. They'll gain the red line and carry into the Flint end. 10 seconds remaining on the Adrian penalty. Then they're going to go on the power play. Steiger with it.
Just get it out. Come on.
Flint is now on the PK. To the slot. Shot gloved down by Rogers.
Flash of the leather.
Another great save by the Raj.
So we got 39 seconds left on this kill. We'll work this off and then work into something down at this end. Here we go.
Appleberg on to take it, loses the draw. Adrian in control. Quick shot.
22
I
slamming
haven't heard
his
a
stick.
whistle yet. Have you?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I didn't hear a whistle, but there must have been one.
Maybe it happened when that 22 slammed his stick.
That's very, very possible. Face off now to the right of Rogers. Josh Appleberg still on it. 50-50 puck, controlled by Flint. Rose will send it the length
Good
of
job.
the ice.
You could see him taking a look. What do I want to do? They backed off when they started coming in. He got it.
Good pressure here by Morrison. Good speed. Adrian still in control, but they're met by Scapano, who was able to keep it out of the zone. Does it not once but twice. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty. Adrien behind their own net. Morrison pinches in to try to keep it in, but Adrian able to clear. Chapman out of the box. Flint back to full strength. Shot wide, picked up by Adrien, worked into the corner. Met there by Rose. They're still able to go behind the net and back up to the point. Now in the slot, shot just wide. Loose puck in the corner, picked up by Adrien. Still circling in the corner. They'll eventually move it up to the point. D to D. To the hash, back to the top of the circle. Shot, blocked. Picked up by Scapano. Chips it up and off the glass, but not quite out. Still in. Gore trying to push it out. Unable to do so, works its way into the corner. Thrown towards the slot, nobody home. Appleberg picks up the loose puck, 11:30 to go. Here he comes, right wing side.
Rose by him.
To the dot, cuts to the middle, backhand opportunity.
Trip. They got him on a trip. 66, you're going to the penalty box.
Power play opportunity upcoming for the Flint Wolverines.
I mean, really, what do you do as a defenseman? That guy just blew by you.
Well, as
and
a
he's
team,
going in for an awesome
yeah,
chance.
As a guy that is not very quick on his feet myself, as a D-man, the only thing you can do is try to maintain your angle to force that man outside. And he did the best he could, but Josh Appleberg, obviously with all of his speed, was able to beat the angle and get a good attempt at the net there, which obviously drew a penalty, right? Because that's all that D-man could do was take a penalty. He had to do something to keep Josh away from getting a good scoring chance.
Exactly.
Nonetheless, Flint's on the power play. Here comes Miles. He's hooked big time. No call. They are going to get it. They are
getting him.
Hooking the call. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for the Flint Wolverines.
Wow.
11 minutes to go. Flint going on a 5-on-3 power play for 137. That's a lot of time, a lot of space.
Gosh, I can't think of the last time we've had a 5-on-3. But we can make this one memorable.
We sure can. Flint coming out with Chapman, Gore, Berger, Morrison, and Appleberg.
Flint has a minute 37 on the two-man advantage, so they got a minute 37 to score 2 goals.
Was there an echo on your headphones? Did you guys at home hear that echo? Sounded like what I just said. You just said. Morrison with it, top of the circle. Walking, quick shot over the top of the net. Appleberg will pick up the loose puck. He has it now at the top. Waiting, looking over to Chapman. Not quite right for a one-time. Back to Appleberg. To Morrison. It's in his feet. Couldn't get the shot away. Up to Chapman in the slot. Shot. Saved in front. Loose puck. Still loose. Score! Josh Appleberg! Josh Appleberg on the power play puts Flint up 3-1.
Oh, Josh. Yeah. So, Tom, Flint's got a minute 29 to score another one.
They sure do.
But it'll only be a 5-on-4 this time.
Flint wasting no time to put that puck in the back of the net to make it a 3-1 hockey game. And to quote my dear friend Papa Joe, still 1:29 remaining. I apologize for the echo. 3-1 to score. Josh Appleberg on to take it. 50-50 puck tied up in some skates. Flint will come away with it. Here's Gore, left wing side across the blue line. Puts on the brakes at the top of the circle. Tries to move it to Chapman. He gets it. Carries in.
Yeah, they are.
Left there for Morrison. to Gore in the slot. Shot in the feet, blocked in front.
Good
Gore
job by
still
Gore to
with
stay
it.
on that so they didn't get by us.
Morrison tried to get it to Berger, but it went through a couple of different pairs of feet, before it cleared the zone. Here comes Flint with another rush.
Yeah, he was going to Chappie on that one.
Adrian in control, but Berger putting on the pressure. He comes away with it. Into the corner. Morrison waits in the slot. Interfered with, no call. Chapman will pick it up now. Loose puck at center. He'll carry. Right wing side, top of the circle shot.
that was a
Blocked down
hard
in front.
shot,
Here's
too.
another shot by Chapman, blocked in front again by the
Oh,
goaltender.
here we go.
McKenzie on. He has it now. Tries the
Oh.
wraparound opportunity. Blocked down. Melody there. He has it now. Trying to work it to the front. Intercepted by Adrian. They'll rim it. 14 seconds remaining in the penalty. More than likely, the last rush has been had on this power play.
I'm not sure, but that guy went down next to Chappie, and the ref was right behind him. So I'm almost positive nothing happened.
In this league, you got to stay on your feet.
Yeah,
Here's Morrison with it.
he would have called.
Tries to get it to slot for Melody. Quick shot off the crossbar. Great shot there by Melody. As he was a little off balance, still got a good shot away. Melody putting on a body
there
now.
We go. Berger putting on a body.
And comes up with a loose puck. Turning it back in. Gets it to Melody.
Bam!
Oh, great
Oh,
shot by
man.
McKenzie.
Wow.
And an even bigger save.
It's like third line, fourth line. These guys are getting it done here.
Great chances on that shift there for Flint.
That's Berger and Melody all day long. These are the guys that you get out there, and they're just going to give you that energy. And Melody's not the greatest skater, but man, he's in position. He's going hard. He's in there. It's awesome to see. Awesome to see.
Reminds me a lot of myself. And he wears the great number 25, the best number in the lineup. Not a big deal. Don't mean to brag about it.
Look at this.
He's away with it now.
He's going to make a play.
Tried to backhand it to McKenzie, but it's blocked down. The Gorn dog on the ice putting on the pressure. Adrian still in control. They'll gain the red line and they'll get it down deep. Meisner behind the Flint net. Being heavily pursued. Has to leave it there for McKenzie.
They touched.
No ice. Durden putting on the pressure. Adrian D puts on the brakes behind the net.
Stops and starts, guys.
Here comes Adrian, left wing side across the red line.
Ooh, he missed him.
Gorn dog went for the hit.
Yep.
He probably got the worst of it himself. Durden with it now. Carrying left wing side. He'll crisscross with Ogle. He's into the corner. Drops the puck behind the net. Turned over to Adrian.
Oh, I want to see a skip one. I need a skipper one right now.
No ice. 7:10 to go. Gorney on to pick it up.
Nice play, Gorney. Nice reverse.
Left there for Rose. Rose to Scapano.
I need to see a skip. Like, just
Pumps the brakes. Moves up the near side wall for Durden, who will circle back down low again. Over to Rose. Trying to gain ice. Gets it out of the zone at least. That puck goes up and out of play into the penalty box.
Yeah, I think Leo might have tipped it up and over the boards there.
That is
Yeah, I
what you
think
get
so.
from an 80 degree, right?
Either that or he was like pitching a bale of hay over there or something.
Pitching a bale of hay. That's what he was doing.
Yep.
6:48 remaining in the period. Face off at center ice. Josh Appleberg coming to take it for Flint. Adrian controls off the draw. Appleberg in pursuit. Saw the pick coming. Made a good move, honestly.
Nice move by Morrison. He's seen that coming.
Morrison from his knees still in control. Still with it. Looking. Oh, he might try to do it.
Oh, he thought about it, didn't he?
He sure did.
There was a second there. He thought about pulling a Michigan. That would have been
Appleberg
fancy.
loves it. He's laughing. Morrison's laughing.
Yeah, I think
Heiberger's
all
laughing.
5 guys on the ice knew. He knew.
I think if he would have attempted that, he probably would have got tackled.
Yeah.
That's because there were
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 Adrian guys right there. He would have gotten tackled.
But you know what?
If he actually got it off.
Sometimes it's worth it.
If he put it
You
in,
know
it would
what?
have been worth it. Morrison will take the draw, loses it to Adrian.
Oh.
They try to clear, but it's intercepted. Appleberg to Morrison, puts on the brakes, circles back, looks to Chapman. It's off his skate. Still in, though. Carries down into the corner. Scratch that towards the slot. Now behind the net.
Look at
Gore
that.
lays
Gore
the
with
body. Loose
Look
in
at this.
front.
Bam!
Here's a chance. Still
Oh,
loose.
man.
And an even bigger save made.
Wow. Morrison's looking at that guy's chest, and he's giving him it. Wow. Now, this right here, this is what we expected throughout this whole game out of Flint and their offense. We should have been seeing this the whole game, but at least we get to see it. And these guys are really giving it to Adrian right now. Adrian just doesn't have an answer at this point.
McKenzie on with Dragovic and Miles up front. Scipano and Rose on the back end. Flint wins it. Rose has it. Into the corner, rims it around. Is it going to get to Scipano? It does. Off a shin pad.
Oh, man.
Away they go the other way.
Miles is on him.
Shot,
They scored.
crossbar and in.
Yeah, what? That went off a shin pad, bounced out,
Yep.
center ice. Yeah. That's so dangerous right there. You know, it's a do I or don't I? Do I back up, play it safe? You know, the way we're going right now, we're very aggressive. You know,
Well,
what do
being
you
it's
do?
all
You know?
right to be aggressive, but obviously shot selection.
Right.
You got to be smarter on that. Nonetheless, 3-2 the score. Less than 6 minutes remaining. Flint will chip it in deep.
I mean, Flint keeps going. I see us getting another 1 or 2 at least, I think.
McKenzie had his stick knocked out of his hands, and here comes Adrian. Right wing side to the dot. Thrown towards Rogers, blocked. Dragovic with it. Gave it right back to Adrian. Turnover in the danger zone. Dumped into the corner. Meisner pumps the brakes. Lets Adrian touch it first. That one hits off the ceiling.
The ceiling.
4:59 to go in the third period.
Yeah, Flint's just got to keep coming with that. Just, you know, getting it into the neutral zone and just moving that puck in. Once they get it in the offensive zone, it's they're on like automatic right now. They're just flying all over the place.
McKenzie has it in his feet. It's pushed up to the Adrian point. Adrian with it now, right wing side. Curling thrown towards Rogers. Save made, loose puck. McKenzie with it. He's able to chip it up and out.
Hand pass. Little coming together down there. Knocked Rogers right down onto his stomach on the opposite side of the net from where the puck was.
Face off at center. Ogle loses the draw to Adrian.
You should go to the barber shop. The barber shop. Let's get a
Scipano picking it up behind the net. Tries to get it up to Berger.
go get a Brazilian wax. We're gonna get in trouble on the
Good job by Rose.
This is exactly
Rose is having himself a night, I'm telling you.
He put that extra muscle on this last summer, and he's really starting to show it now.
not a good time.
Loose puck. Berger tries to get it out, not quite there. Adrian slaps at it, hits it off the ceiling himself. We'll take another face off inside the Flint end, as I think they hit off a Flint stick. .406 to go in the ball game, in regulation, I should say.
Look for this line to be exciting.
Josh Appleberg out
Apple's Randall.
alongside Gore and Morrison. Quick shot off the outside of the cage.
So when I was running the account, her grandma would always was like DM the account.
Battling in the far side corner.
First number 7 more. Like, I'm not doing that.
Comes out in favor of Flint. Gore with it. Able to chip it up and out. But turned over to Adrian in the neutral zone. They get it right back in quickly. Puck still in the corner, picked up by Morrison.
Oops.
Some rough stuff. Oh my goodness, that's a tackle right there if I ever saw one.
I didn't see it.
And I'm sure there's definitely a couple penalties coming out of this one. I'm seeing a hold signal.
Look at here.
And now Chapman's going to get one. Chapman's going to take one here too.
This is the stuff that kills us. Kills any team.
.328 to go, and things just got even more interesting. Obviously, Chapman in the box. I'm not sure who the first call was down in the corner. I can't see with the netting. I couldn't see who that call was going to be on. 22. So Morrison got the first one. Chapman got the second one. Is this a 5-on-3?
Yeah.
It sure is. With 3:28 to go, 5-on-3. I believe Morrison was a hold, if I'm not mistaken. Flint counters here with Appleberg, Scipano, and Rose. Face-off works its way into the corner. Rose battling behind the net. Can he clear? No. Feeds it right to the point. Now Adrian has a chance to set up. 1:45 to go on the penalty. 5-on-3. Shot
Into the netting up
blocked and into the netting. Now more so than ever throughout this entire game, the face-off is going to be so vitally important. We need to control it. Flint's going to want to control it here. Possessing the puck and hopefully getting it up and out of the zone. Appleberg is on to take it. He's had a fairly good night in the face-off circle.
He's been doing pretty well the last few games, that's for sure.
Puck controlled by Adrien.
Ow.
It's out of the zone. That'll kill some clock. Flint being careful not to over-pursue and get out of position. Here comes Adrian, left wing side. Across the blue line. They go rink wide into the corner. Cycled back up to the top of the circle. No carry back down behind the Flint net. Still circling the wagons. Carries towards the slot. Met there by Appleberg. Top of the circle. Shot blocked down by Rogers, and that rebound is going to bounce out.
Rose is off. And
Meisner is
Meisner.
on.
Yes.
Here comes Adrian. They'll send it behind the Flint net. Pick it up on the other end. Being pursued by Meisner. Being careful not to go behind the net.
Bam!
Here's a chance for Appleberg. Short-handed. Left wing side. Josh Appleberg still with it. Still down 2.
That's a
Makes
way.
the
That's
smart
a way to
move.
do it.
Cycles it back to Scipano. 30 seconds remaining in the penalties. A bad flip there, but it still makes its way all the way
it was
down.
It wasn't as fast, so it gives us a little bit more. Apple changed Miles on it. Nice play by Miles.
15 seconds remaining in the penalty. Scipano with some great hand-eye coordination keeps the puck out of the Flint net.
Just stellar power play for him.
Adrian with it. That clock's winding down. Works its way into the corner. Flint is back to full strength.
Miles disrupted that, and he's got the puck. We got one guy out.
Adrian goaltender
That's an,
was looking to come out and get pulled here. 1:17 remaining. Wouldn't be shocked to see an Adrian timeout.
That was good.
No timeout called yet by Adrian. They're definitely pulling their goaltender. 1:17 to go.
face off deep.
5-on-3, eh?
Obviously, Flint can't make a change, but they're fairly fresh anyway.
Yeah, I think.
Now the timeout.
There we go. Meisner and Scipano have been out there. Stefano has been out there for that whole penalty kill.
Yeah, he's used to it.
And yeah, he's good to go. Meisner, I think, is good to go. Miles got out there not long ago, so I think those three are good.
Adrian looking for some last-second heroics. A situation that Flint has been in more than a few times this season. And Flint looking to find a way to close it out.
Yeah.
Not a situation the Flint Wolverines have been familiar with as of late. Typically, the games they've won have been, by multiple goals.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
The ones we win have been by multiple.
And a lot of the games we lose have been by a single goal.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting spot for Flint.
But we've been in that spot where Adrian's at right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Several times.
Oh, yeah.
And we've made it work. And a lot of them are on that face-off that we talked about, how crucial it is for that face-off. Where is that face-off at? What side? Can your guy win it? That's the question right here for Adrian. They really need to win this face-off.
Flint coming out. Here comes Appleberg, Gore, and Miles on the front end. Meisner and Scapano on the back end. 117, net empty for Adrian. Face-off is key and critical. Controlled by Flint. Able to clear it out. Here's Appleberg giving chase.
Oh, he lost it.
Putting the pressure on. That clock's still ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Appleberg needs to get back now. Here comes Adrian. Through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. They'll send it deep. Rimming it wide. Under 1 minute to go. Scapano on it. Adrian has it behind the net. Thrown in front. But pushed back to the wall. Adrian still with it. Near side wall up to the point. Chips down to the circle. Rink wide to the opposite side. Thrown, but behind the net. Thrown to the slot again. Shot. Save made by Rogers. Blocked by Miles, and Appleberg will pick it up. Will send it the length of the ice. Just off the mark. It's a foot race. Can Gore get there? Oh, goodness.
Flint student section just went crazy, not realizing that. Oh.
19.9 seconds remaining in the third.
They keep coming out to the games like they are. We'll get them educated up.
Timeout by Flint.
Yep. Remember, Tom, these two teams got to play each other again Sunday.
They sure do.
Early afternoon, 1 o'clock.
Which is before the Lions game. It's before the Lions.
3 o'clock.
So everybody will have time to tune in and watch the Flint game, and then
we'll be watching it on the bus.
All I can say is we better get out of that rink quick.
Right. I mean, I'm sure the game will be going when we're ending the third period for sure. It's about 2:15, 2.5 to play, and then we'll be on the bus.
Another critical face-off coming up. If you lose this face-off, if you're Flint and you lose the draw, there's 20 seconds left. Do not let your man get free.
Exactly.
Tie up, stick on stick, man on man. Right? And obviously, if you win the draw, get it out of the zone as quick as you can.
Well, the problem is that the face-off's deep in our zone again, to the left of our goaltender, Rogers, and they have an extra man because they pulled their guy.
Yep.
So, the defense are going to get stuck here because they're going to jam the net. If they get possession, they're going to jam our net. So the defense and the center are really going to have to work in front of that net to clear guys out, and our two other forwards are going to have to bounce back and forth.
And we saw this earlier, right, in that 5-on-3 in the second, where our D were not strong. We didn't tie up. We just let them walk. This is another one of those situations.
Right. Yeah.
You can't let the wingers walk.
And I'm sure that's what Nick just talked to them about, Coach Carson's, because they did that to us earlier, like you said. So, we can't have a repeat of that.
Josh Appleberg will take it.
Big face-off.
It's chipped up, but not quite out yet. Adrian's still with it. To the slot, backhand, shot, still loose in front. Rogers is out of position. Puck still loose, 8 seconds. Near side wall into the corner.
Flint's
Thrown
just
up,
mucking it up.
and it's out of the zone. There we go, out of the zone. This game,
It's over.
No, they blew a whistle here, 1.3.
What was the whistle for?
I'm not sure why they blew it,
I mean,
but
the puck didn't come all the way down for an icing. I'm not sure. No, the puck came out. It never went back.
never went back in. I'm not sure,
So
but
timeout.
nonetheless, we're going to have one more face-off.
I'm not, unless they said hand pass.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. This kind of weird stuff, but it's 1.3 to go.
And now this game is over.
So Flint breaks that.
Flint gets the monkey off their back for the first time in 2024. They're back in the win column. And
Yeah.
guess what? They didn't need You're a Wizard Harry Potter.
No.
I only say that because he's sitting right next to us. I only say that.
Yeah. Hey, Potter, why don't you come over here and say hi?
Say hi to the people, Potter.
Hello, everybody. Go Flint.
That's
All
right.
right. All right. What a way to start your game and finish your game. I mean, you're two different aspects right here, you know?
Yeah, I know. He's a jack of all trades. That's why,
Right.
he's
But I don't
he's
want
the
to see
wizard.
him up here no more.
No. No.
No.
No.
We're not going to make this a habit.
No. Yeah, no. Stay
No,
over
we're
there.
not.
You know
He's
what I
like, it's colder up here than it
mean?
is
It's
on the
freezing
ice.
up here.
What, Tom?
Heck of a performance by our Flint Wolverines. Finding a way to win those one-goal games is difficult, right? And we've seen that, right?
It's a battle.
We've let these one-goal leads slip away. We've not been able to overcome a one-goal deficit throughout the year. So finding a way to hang on and win those one-goal games is something the best teams have to do. You have to find a way to win those one-goal games. And Flint able to pull it off tonight without some key components.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know, the thing is I don't want to use anything as an excuse, but I really think in this league, you know, you have pretty much players playing 5 years on average.
Right.
Because of the way it's set up in the schooling and everything else. So I feel, and I really think that your first 2 years in this league, you're learning how to deal with everything. School, you might have a job, and then you're playing hockey. We have a really young team. When you look at that schedule, we have a really young team. And a lot of this is mental that we've been seeing in these last 10 games or whatever it's been. It's a lot of it, most all of it is mental. And, you know, you try to get your leaders going and everything, but sometimes, you know, it's just not there. And hopefully tonight, they see, okay, we can fight through this. And then maybe we come out Sunday and just really just go at it, you know? You get some of that mojo back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you talk about, Nick said this in the locker room between the second and third. It's next man up. We lose Potter, we lose Lehman. It's next man up. And some guys stepped up into some positions where they're, maybe not comfortable being there.
Right.
It's not their norm. We got some goals from guys that, not on the first line, not on the second line. We got some big goals scored. And that's what it takes. It takes everybody to get a win.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. And Flint back in the win column. And as you mentioned, Joe, back at it again on Sunday afternoon, from Adrian, taking on these exact same Bulldogs. We're going to try to do the broadcast. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Adrian might also do their own
I
feed.
think they have a dedicated, yeah.
So we might not do it ourselves. We might let Adrian do this one. Maybe I'll get back on the bench for a change. Who knows? UM-Flint back in the win column, 3-2, the final score. My name is Tom Garvalia. This is Papa Joe Scipano. This has been Flint Hockey on the UM-Flint Hockey Network. Have a good night.
All right.